Well, they didn't do that. Okay. So what I thought was like 80% chance or greater is that he's going to do what he did to me, is he's going to future fake the church. So if I'm right, and during the time that I was in the church, people would be reaching out to him and say, why won't you come back to church? And he would be like, well, I'd like to go, but it just doesn't feel safe with Ekho. I just can't be around her. I can't have the kids around her. Again, he was the abuser, not me. And there's documentation, hospital records of my injuries, police reports to show that. Never any issue with me being, like, no concern that I was in any way, shape, or form abusive or a threat until after he went to jail. Then he starts spinning this story. I'm crazy. I'm not to be trusted, blah, blah, blah. All the narcissists say during their smear campaigns to, attract their flying monkeys. So what I did think was probably going to happen is he's going to future fake them. So the whole time that I was actually in the church, working hard, doing a lot, bringing people into the church, giving some pretty good sermons, participating in social justice, all of this stuff, I thought that he was kind of saying, and I've heard wind of this, so I think it's true. I would love to come back and my friends would love to come back, but it just isn't safe with her in the church. Okay. So he set the goalpost here. You get rid of Ekho, we'll all come back and be active members of the church again. They got rid of Ekho. Not one of them have come back to the church. My guess is that they're future faking. So this is how a narcissist future fakes. They keep moving the goalposts. So something like, when this happens, then I'll come back. Okay, well, that happened. Why didn't you come back? Well, it's still not safe because some of her friends go to the church. Okay, whenever that obstacle's gone, why don't you come back? And they keep moving the goalposts. They keep thinking of new reasons or excuses, basically, for why they won't do what they promised they would do. So in this case, he made it clear to at least some people, because I've heard this, that he would come back if I was gone. Well, I'm gone. Why don't you come back? And my guess is he's moved that goalpost, and he will continue to move that goalpost unless there is something in it for him. So when there becomes something worthwhile in it for him to come back to the church, he gets some sort of board position. He becomes the president again and can get that feed off of that positive attention and that power, that thought of power. Whenever there's some financial gain to him coming back, only then will he come back.